runs on the team. Farhat, of course, left out.
Well, the ball coming back in, and Imran Nazir beaten all ends up. The ball starts to swing in from around the order. Best batsman up the order. But Shoaib Malik has got 100 in this tournament. He's been batting well, and he is not your regular pinch hitter who will try and just slog every ball. He plays.
And now they're just giving you a little bit too much width now, the Indian bowlers. Oh, it's been a really good game. They're looking for three. Chance for a run out down the keeper's end. Oh, through the wrong end. Huge mix-up in between both batsmen. Unfortunately, Mohammed Cave didn't see it and he threw it to the bowler's end. Nice little whip. That might go for four. Oh, the timing, impeccable.
He's struggling. Balaji is struggling. If he's not bowling wide, he's bowling to the batsman's strength.
Oh, just past the right hand. Now, how close was that to the right hand? They even come back for two. Virender Sehwag was a lone slip. He was wide. I think he was close enough, though.
Bit of bounce there on the wicket. A shock to Malik and Sehwag. Nobody was ready for it.
That is beautifully hit. He's timing the ball well, and I like that touch of arrogance about him. He hit the shot and didn't even bother to look around. He knew it was headed only one way.
You can't bowl him here. Shoaib Malik at his best, this is the way his strength lies. He's a very talented young cricketer. Just outside off stump, here we go. You don't need to run for that. And Mohammed Kaif was nowhere near the ball. He tried his best.
That's even better because that was full face of the bat down the ground. These two young kids are quick between the wickets. They will take three. Another big over here for Pakistan. 76 for 1. Oh, that will hurt India. That will hurt because that was a distinct outside edge. Didn't intend the ball to go there and still got four. And the first time the slip was taken off.
Bit negative as far as India point of view concerned. I know they're getting hammered, but they needed a slip there. They need a wicket right now. And this was straight in the hands of the first slip.
Well, he's going down the ground now. They've identified Balaji as the man to go after, and they're going after him successfully. Shoaib Malik has got to 50. And at least today, this experiment at number 3 is working.
Top innings. All the Pakistan team in Zamam is appreciating his performance so far. And what a play he has been for Pakistan. Particularly in this game. 52 of 41 deliveries. Strike rate 126.8. 9 boundaries. He's on fire. Wide. Oh, it's gone. It's gone for 4. Sehwag was nowhere near. There's no swing. Today is Shoaib Malik's day so far.
It doesn't matter if you've got a slip, if you're going to hit well over his head. Balaji's still got a smile. It's a wry smile, though. Don't think he's going to be bowling for too much longer.
And you're absolutely right. He has been struggling throughout the tournament, and skipper, he is disappointed.
Just that early breakthrough for India. Imran Nazir failing at the top of the order, but after that, Pakistan not just consolidating, but doing so in style. 88 for 1, they would have been over the moon, thanks in particular to Shoaib Malik. A pinch hitter, really feeling comfortable up there. But apart from that wicket, really, the Indians not quite showing up in the bowling department.
Well, I think they were let down to a great extent by Lakshmipati Balaji being a little bit wayward and expensive. And I think that put pressure on the other bowlers as well, because Pakistan got off to a flying start, almost 6 runs and over at the end of the 15 over mark. So that was a very, very good start.
But let's talk about Irfan Pathan first. Before Balaji got hit, it was that first wicket that we talked about. Imran Nazir, one of the two.
Cleverly played. They're coming back for second. Comfortably taken. There's no need to take any risks at all. Just go 4 and over, 5 and over, have wickets in hand. Projected score, if they go with the same run rate, 5.75, could be 287.
And we'll just beat point. This is a very good shot. Should be looking at 3 quite easily here. They don't need to do anything stupid. This is exactly what Wasim Akram was saying a little while back. You don't need to play the big shots. 3 balls have already produced 5 runs. Really got what you wanted for the over in only half the over. 100 comes up. It's hitting singles down the ground. India will be a bit relieved that the boundaries are not going, but really what they need is a wicket here. And Pakistan, with the ability to just knock the runs around, doing exactly what the doctor ordered for them.
Charge straight to the fielder. Oh, misplay. Misfielded. This could be very crucial for India, and that's 4 runs.
100 of the partnership comes up as well, and Ganguly is not going to like this because there's 2 things wrong here. Sehwag had to make up his mind very early on whether to go for the catch or cut the boundary. And in the end, I'm afraid he's looked a picture.
This was just a bounce. I thought it went straight to the fielder. Eyes went off the ball, and in the end it costed India.
Oh, he's played on. He's played on. Now, how unfortunate is that? He yorked himself, then just got a little bottom edge, and the ball has rolled on and hit the stump. So India have the breakthrough, and Virender Sehwag is the most relieved man on the field.
There was no need for that. You got a boundary before that. And again, when you play a rash shot, and this was straight on the wickets, and skipper is happy. Every right to be. And Ganguly knows how important this wicket is for India.
So Hamid's gone for 27. It's 101 for 2. Inzamam ul Haq comes in. Correction, the score is 105 for 2. And Yasir Hamid out for 31 from 56 balls. Now, isn't that an awesome record? He's willing to hit against the turn, and he's getting a 4. Oh, he jumped on that back foot so quickly.
That was a great shot. Against the spin, we're under pressure. We just lost a wicket, Pakistan. And that was his 11th boundary, giving himself a bit of room. It wasn't that shot, but it shows the reflexes and the foot movement of Shoaib Malik.
And he's picked the gap. Everything this man touches today is turning to gold.
They've then been in trouble. That another well-placed sweep, hard work, and the fielders won't be able to recover that one. So 4 to finish the 21st over, 119 for 2. Oh, that one's in the air, powerful shot, and that's what he's known for. Once he gets going, in this one-day format, he is a powerful player.
It's just confidence. He's a class act. Sourav Ganguly just tempted him by having a fielder in the circle. Mid-on was up, and what does Inzi do? Just stride forward, hits through the line. He knows Kumble is not a big spinner of the ball. Boys, got to be careful. There's always a problem with Inzamam when it comes to running between the wickets. He was sent back at the right time here.
One step more and I feel that he was gone. He's such a big man, and he's got the slowest turning circle of all the cricketers I know, and he just gets back there. But he's been run out a number of times, hasn't he, in one-day cricket, or in both forms of the game. It's not one of his strongest points.
Let's pull that. There is a man at deep mid-wicket, but the ball is travelling and will beat him. That is very good batting. He picked the length up so quickly. Not only did he hit it hard, he got the placement as well.
Luminous signs here for India. Inzamam ul Haq's highest score in this Asia Cup was 58 against Bangladesh.
Misfield again. Should get another couple. Well, Inzamam wants 3. Very wisely settles for 2. That's a quality shot. Standing up tall, just making it look easy. It's not an easy shot to play. It's fine pushing it in that direction, but then to generate that kind of power, it's a shot of a class player.
Being as tall as he is helps. Just standing up over the ball, but to get that sort of timing, because it's all positioning. He's played that shot knowing where the field is, and he just had to bang it at a certain pace in that gap, and there was always two. And there's a beautiful shot down the ground. We haven't seen too many today. Shoaib Malik piercing the ground, straight back at the side screen.
A nice way to bring up the 150. He's just not allowing the bowlers to settle down. Sourav Ganguly would be a worried man. 150 has come up in very good time. He didn't quite time it, but still got enough wood on that for the ball to reach the boundary.
Hope they got some more moves than that. Down the old big one down the ground. Did he get all of it? It's going, gone.
Oh, certainly a fine shot there by Inzamam. When he gets hold of it, it really goes. Supreme contact and hitting the meat of the bat. And believe me, that really was powerfully hit. Ferocious, as you would say, coming down. Just giving himself a little bit of room to stretch his arms.
How do you spell violence? Pure violence. Not on that occasion. That might go for 4. Got a lot of bat on it. Well done. Well picked up by Nehru down there. And 3 more to the total. Great catch. He's got him. Exactly what India needed. The skipper's gone. He can't believe it. He still can't believe it. Yuvraj has taken the catch. Finally, India fought back. Inzamam's gone.
Oh, it was a big shot here. Inzamam looking to try and turn his wrists over. I think the fact that he didn't go over the man there probably cost his downfall. But he picked India's best fielder there, Yuvraj. And a fine innings coming to an end. And India here have got this break. 171 for 3.
Yusuf Yohana comes to the crease. One great player's gone, and Zen Inzi, another great player's come back. Look at those numbers. Averages very close to 42. He's got 9 centuries, 36 50s. He really knows how to play, this fella. Paddle around the corner, looking for 2. Oh, good turn, makes it easy. Now that's running between wickets for you. Made his mind up about 6 yards before he got into the crease at the bowler's hand to run 2. Committed himself. Let's have a look at it here. Turn around the corner. He knows this too. He's made his mind up. Good turn, straight in, straight out. Other players take note. That might go for 4, and it is. Very good shot there indeed. And already they're attacking Tendulkar straight away. Seems like a plan, a set plan. Go after the master straight up, and it's working.
Yes, they've anticipated the moves of the opposition very well. That was bad fielding. Didn't read the allowance for the spin of that ball.
And again, there'll be 4 more. Beautiful placement, and Yohana is away. He's got 15 from 12 balls. This guy is a class act.
That really was a great shot by Yohana. Gave himself that little bit of room. He realized there was plenty of open areas down the offside. And the placement here, just look at that. That was precise.
Going for a quick one. Chance for around the bowler's head. Wow, has he got it? They've asked the 3rd umpire. And it's going to the 3rd umpire. I said it, I called it. It's amazing how many stupid calls get made when guys are on 99. It's touch and go, I feel. Umpire Billy Bounce called for the real big 3rd umpire. Let's have a look. It's touch and go. He's made it. I think he's made it. It will be his 100. Stunts are gone, but I think he's cleared the line. Which way? And he's given it. Congratulations. He's the first Pakistani batsman to score 2 centuries in the same series. Well done. Well done, sir. There's his captain. He's the one that wanted him to bat at number 3. 100 off 94 balls, 14 fours. Brilliant century.
Oh dear, non-strikers end their struggle. He's home again. It's been that kind of day.
Direct hit, gone. Just a little bit wide. And look, the third umpire can only call what he sees. You know, he can't be calling that half frame. It's all a bit of guesswork.
The 13 overs to go after this. Michael, 7 wickets in hand as 200 comes up. There's a lot of bat on that. That is travelling way beyond the limits of the boundary. That is a stunner.
Well, from the commentary box, I was looking around at the field. Tendulkar was the man in the deep and got a sunburnt roof of his mouth as he watched this ball sail over the top.
Oh, he's going for it. Directed and he was gone. And they will take the additional run. Where was the bowler? I'll tell you, when the story of this match was written, in some ways it'll be a story of running between the wickets. The singles pinched and the lucky ones earned. Look at this one. He's gone by 2 yards. That is a fantastic shot. Fantastic for the timing and fantastic for the placement.
There was no great deflection. This shot, they run down to third man. Hughes coming back for 2. Yuhana is a brilliant runner between the wickets.
Now then, has he landed in the safe area? It has. And it's gone as well. 50 of the partnership comes up, but I think the batsman will be the first to admit that was a nice, juicy slog.
And another misfield in the deep. India have been exposed today. Pakistan, from ball 1, have been placing pressure on this Indian fielding, and it's not standing up. They've been fielding at a good standard. But there's a bit of butter on the fingers today. There's no doubt he's going to keep going for the big ones and piercing the gap. Desperate Mohammad Kaif couldn't get a hand on it in the ring. And another 4 for the Pakistan total.
He's got him at cover. He's looking to go over Yuvraj Singh again, looking for that boundary spot, but this time couldn't quite go over. Kaif, in fact, the fielder at cover, and India get the breakthrough. And Yusuf Yuhana is gone for 29.
It's a big shot of Yuhana's inside out over cover. He was looking for a little more elevation, maybe trying to get too fancy. There it is, inside out. Normally hits them with precision, but he picked out Mohammad Kaif. And Kaif would be thankful for a straightforward one. He's been diving around a lot in the infield, but a good effort from Yuhana, keeping this run rate going. 29 runs to him, 234 for 4.
Yes, and to nobody's surprise, Abdul Razak is in. The most fearsome hitter in this Pakistan team. Oh, that'll go away for 4. You can't keep a fielder there, so you've just got to grimace, grin and bear it and move on. Just over. That is the kind of shot you hit when you're starting to learn to play tennis and hit it out of the ground.
That might be out. It's it's off his glove. I thought it might have been off his glove. He took one step towards the grandstand. Billy Boughton said no.
Yes, I think his first step after the ball lobbed up in the air was to take a walk towards the pavilion. Did he get it on the wrist? Yes, I think he got it on the wrist.
Beautiful shot. That'll go for 4. Such a great player at this time of the innings. They'll only get 1 there. They should only get 1. And they got 2. Now, what is going on, India? Sehwag, he has had a nightmare today. Another no ball, which has added a little bit more oil to the flame. Looking for 2, and they'll get them. Maybe 3. Come on, boys, got to be a bit quicker to the ball than that. They look like they're on a treadmill. He should be out, is it? It's in the air. It might carry. Yes, it has. Very important wicket. Ends what has been one of the best one-day knocks I've seen from a Pakistani batsman in many a year. A brilliant knock, the most important knock, particularly when Pakistan were under a lot of fire. He's come in at a time when they needed him to make some runs, and he has been a great hand.
Yes, it's a terrific innings by young Malik. His second 100 of this Asia Cup. Didn't quite get hold of it, but he had committed to play the big shot. Simple catch to Mohammad Kaif at long off. The Pakistan dressing room standing up to applaud what really has been a fantastic innings by Shoaib Malik. It's 277 for 5.
Mohan Khan comes in, and he's a very good pincher. Look at the strike rate, 81.53. He can improvise. He knows where the boundaries are. Oh, he's a good player. He is a good player in these circumstances. First ball, just whipped it off, middle and off, and it right in the meat of the bat. 4 more. Bowled him. Razak's gone. Now that's a big wicket for them, because he can hit 4s and 6s at the death. Saw him backing out, followed him, got it full, off the pads, and onto the stumps.
Yes, deflecting off the pads onto the stumps. Again, cramping him for room. Very well bowled by Irfan Pathan. Young man continues to impress. And Pakistan now 286 for 6.
Yunus Khan, look at those numbers. That doesn't say you anything, does it? Average are only 32, strike rate of 73. He needs to stand up a lot more for me. Only chance, looking for 2. Oh, he slipped. He'll get them easily. Inside out, over. No, he's got it. Good captaincy by Sourav Ganguly. Pushed the fine leg down, backed his bowler to see if he's good enough to hit it over mid-off. He wasn't, and Harbhajan takes an easy catch.
Yes, that was the area that he was looking for, but again, cramped for room. You can see by the way he's played that shot that he actually didn't get a free swing of the arm. There it is, see? The follow-through up there and taking the catch just outside the circle, but he was in the circle when the ball was bowled. Very, very important wicket for India at this stage. 296 for 7.
Mohammad Sami comes to the crease, averages 17, a strike rate of 61. One more. He's bowled really well, he has, hasn't he? The 3 off 4 here. That's the 300 up. 3.4 overs, 1 for 16, Tendulkar in his final spell. Big one, should be out, should be out. And it is. Well, that was a very good catch. The only guy who's actually stood up today in the field, Mohammad Kaif, takes a real tough one.
Well, he picked the wrong fielder to take a chance against. Hitting against the turn, maybe. Yes, he didn't quite get hold of it. Ballooning up there, and Mohammad Kaif taking that catch. I think he might have misjudged it to start with. Went a little closer. Never easy to pick the ball up in the background, but he kept his eyes on the ball. 300 for 8.
Shoaib backed up, comes to the crease without a helmet. The average is 11. Bowled him. He's had a great series with a ball, Tendulkar. It's his 4th wicket today. It's his 9th. His 3rd wicket, sorry, it's his 9th wicket in this series. He's getting a few wickets, hopefully get a few runs.
Pakistan had themselves a launching pad after 15 overs. Certainly they would have been satisfied with 300, but not quite the total they would have been expecting midway through the innings. Certainly not at about the 40 over mark.